Okay, part two. Maybe I should learn to talk less. That would help. Where were we? We were on. So we did the Friday, Saturday, 8th and ninth. Now, the 10th. 10th is. Um, excuse me, sorry. Is this year's Open Streets. Down Lindale. What they do, I mean, they block off the streets they can block off, not major ones like Lake Street and Franklin, obviously. Um, and you can just go and wander. There's a ton of people, and there's just stuff, and oh my god, it's incredible. It's very much a coming out of the community. I just kind of wandered around last year for a little bit, and saw some sort of live music pretty much on every corner, whether it be a little acoustic thing, a little jazz combo. Of course, out in front of the Uptown VFW, they have a stage set up and they have all the bands there. But there was also, I mean, in front of what used to be the Country Bar and Grill, which is now the Blue Door Tavern, I want to say, right off Linden and Lake Street, they had a wrestling ring set up, like actual professional wrestling. So I didn't watch that for a while, and I mean there was just so much going on, and it's just a cool event. It's just a very very cool event. So if I'm not, and that starts at 11, I think is when the activities commence. So yeah, if I'm not too run down from the previous night shows, I will definitely go down and wander about. I will be better about sun protection because I did get kind of burned last year. But I would encourage everybody. I mean, if you live in the cities, I don't know if they do it in the suburbs, but if you live in the cities and you have an announcement of the open streets coming to your area, to your local street, go down there, check it out. Absolutely. See what's going on. Say hi to your neighbor. Get to know people, which I might do, maybe. So yeah, that's going on Sunday. And then Sunday night, as a kind of capping the whole day off at Mortimer's, which they just redid and are doing music now. And I've heard it's a good spot. I have not been in there, not in the room where the stage is. I went into the front bar to drop off our promo pack. We did not hear back. That's okay. But they're having a show with Gully Boys, Phantom Heart, and Toy Planes at Mortimer's at probably 5 or 6 o'clock on Sunday to kind of cap off the Open Streets thing, which again, very cool, very cool. Yeah, that's okay. Does that start at 5? Yeah, I believe that starts at 5. So yeah, I may have to, again, if I'm not too wiped out from the walking around, because you literally walk down. I mean, I walked down basically from 31st, and if you don't know the area, this will mean nothing to you. From 31st all the way down, almost all the way down to Franklin. Not quite to Franklin, but almost all the way down to Franklin, which is a little bit of a hike. But again, there was so much stuff going on that it didn't matter. It's an incredible feat. So yeah, so that's 2 really really full weekends right there. So rest and recover all week. Boom, 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 boom. To the 16th. I don't know if I'm doing anything. I don't have anything up for the 15th, which means I'll probably just stay home, take it easy. 16th, off to the Astronauts Returns to Nicelands and Savage. Don't have a poster for that one, but Returns to Nicelands, they have a brand new stage. Well, I don't know if it's a new stage, but they moved the stage. If you're familiar with that place, it used to kind of be in the corner, and then they moved it kind of along one wall. I don't know if they put it in the other corner or whatever, but to kind of engage more with the bar, which makes sense. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But yeah, so we're returning to Savage, which is a place we love to play. You know, again, good food, good drinks, great staff, great sound guy, good sound, nice stage. They love us there, which is always nice. But if you don't feel like driving out to Savage, at Cadence Records and Coffee, which is a place in St. Paul, cool little shows going on that night, starting at 7. I would assume starting at 7, or is it doors at 7? One of those two things. Oh, music starts at 7. $6. You have Fix the Glitch, Toy Planes, and Surrounded by Water. I think when I went and saw Fix the Glitch at Poorhouse downtown for the May Day event thingy, I saw the last probably half a song of Surrounded by Water, and it was kind of spacey and atmospheric and whatever, but Toy Planes are really cool, Fix the Glitch is really cool. So if you don't feel like driving to Savage, which I wish you would because we need people, but if you don't feel like driving to Savage and want to head down there, definitely check out, it'll be a good show. And then we get to, yeah, nothing. Yay, nothing. And 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, I got nothing. So that's another good Sunday of rest. Then the 21st. 21st. This is a show I've been looking forward to ever since it was announced. And it's, again, at the Driftwood. And it's a Thursday night, so it's, you know, weird going out Thursday night, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll be a little tired the next day, but that's okay. So it is doors at 8, music at 9, starting with the Monties, Fix the Glitch, Lowell Pride, Misunderstood, and Semtex. So you have the Monties, I don't know. You have Fix the Glitch, they're just a good hard rock band. You have Lowell Pride and Misunderstood, who are like old school punk bands. And then you have Semtex, who is like a metal band at the Driftwood. So I gotta go. Gotta check it out, see what it's about. I'm sure it'll be awesome. So yeah, definitely gotta check that out. That'll be a good show. Yeah, just, yeah, and the fact that it's at the Driftwood is kind of cool. So that's Thursday, 21st. We're getting there. We're getting to the end of the month. That Friday, I don't think I have anything. I mean, I could certainly look for something, but I have nothing. Nothing struck my eye that I was interested in for that. Oh, never mind. I do have 3 options. I just didn't decide on one. So I could go to the Arcadia and see 32 Headshots and some Midnight Mutants and Busy. I could go to Mortimer's and see Abisha, I think that's how you pronounce it, with the Rebel Queens, or I could go to Famous Dave's and see Rubber Soul. So don't know. We'll think about that. We will think about what we want to do on Friday, if we want to do anything on Friday. And then the 23rd, I am filling in with, because I don't know the drummer's name, so I can't say for. Filling in with Strike 13, which is a band whose members include a guy named Tim Leonard, who is I guess president organizer of the of Music Unites Against Bullying, and he's a fellow drummer, but he also plays guitar and sings. That's what he does in this band. They need a drummer. He contacted me. I'm like, sure. So that's another like 42 songs or something I have to learn, because that's a full 3-hour show. But they were playing, I am helping them play at I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, I'm sure. It's in South St. Paul. I'm pretty sure we're playing at the VFW. And Capasoades. So yeah, so I'm practicing with them this coming up Saturday, and the show is, 3 weeks from that Saturday. So I don't know if we'll be able to squeeze in another practice before then. I guess we'll kind of see how it goes. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. It should be a good time. And again, nothing against astronauts. I will be an astronaut forever. But it will be fun to branch out and kind of see how my playing incorporates with other people and that kind of stuff. So anyway, so that's the 23rd. It's like this big South St. Paul festival. Uncle Chunk is playing outside. We're playing inside. And I was talking to John, the drummer of Uncle Chunk today, and he's like, yeah, on those kind of things, there's usually a little bit of overlap, but we're outside, so we might start a little bit earlier, and then so I could, depending on where the outside stage is, I could probably check out a little bit of them, and they could come check us out and do all that fun stuff. So it should be fun. It should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So then we're good until the following Thursday, the 28th. And this one, just out of sheer curiosity, I might have to go to. It's at the Terminal again. And it's Gaytheist, Maximum Mad, Gay Witch Abortion, and Tongue Party. Now, I have read something about, was it Gay Witch Abortion? I think. And I mean, just by the names alone, I mean, I have to go see a band called Gaytheist. You just do. And Tongue Party, I mean, come on. So I might have to check that out. It's on a Thursday. It starts at 9. So again, that might get a little late, but whatever. So yeah, so that should be fun. And if anybody knows anything about those bands, let me know, because I'm curious. And then almost done. On the 30th, the last day of June, is at Club Underground, is Midwest Metal Promotions, Natalie Quirk and company, their first show that they booked in the cities is happening that night. And so it's a pretty good lineup too. I mean, you have Don Inferno, my buddy's Don Inferno, Kobalai, who I've not seen live yet, but I've seen some videos. I saw a couple of vlogs that Josh or Singer did, and they were interesting. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to checking those guys out. Volsunga Saga. I probably butchered the hell out of that. I've seen the name. I don't know who they are or what they do. But I know they're pretty well respected. Let me just pull. There we go. And of course, I don't have a page. And then Solace and Murder, who is just a good old-fashioned thrash band, who I saw at Mason Metal Fest. Must have been Mason Metal Fest. And yeah, they kind of blew me away. So yeah, Club Underground, Saturday the 30th. Midwest Metal Promotions, who are out of St. Cloud, and they do all the shows at the Red Carpet in the Keller and Ufta Records and the in-stores. They do all that stuff, and they're finally coming down to the cities, and this is their first show, and we should all go and support because we should. Okay, so that about does it for June. And yeah, June might be kind of tiring. That's okay, because, gotta do it, man. So yeah, tomorrow's Friday, it's show day, show number 1. Just have to go through that 8 hours of pesky work. And I may or may not, depending, I'll definitely try to do some between set live streams, like I did at the last show, because those are kind of fun. People kind of dug them. But I may do a live stream drum cam footage thing. We'll see how that goes. But all right. So until then, take it easy and go see some local bands, man. Just do it. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.